Jacob Woods. Jacob, are we expecting more rain tonight?
Yeah, for some of us, we are going to see additional showers and storms pushing on through. But if we just step back and kind of watch the latest trend here on the satellite and radar, you can tell that areas along and southeast of the I-59 corridor is where the bulk of this action is confined at the moment. And so areas to the west of there, seeing a lot of sunshine, Coleman, Jasper, back over towards Fayette, Solagent, and Hamilton. You guys are in the clear and rain-free for the rest of today. However, you can see this action all trying to progress slowly but surely towards the south and east. So if you're ahead of this action, if you're currently getting stormed on, you could still see additional showers and storms throughout the rest of this evening. Temperatures are certainly in good shape for us, though, all of us sitting in the mid-80s, which is great news, and it's going to get even better. We'll talk about that here in just a few seconds. Zooming into the Birmingham Metro, we've got plenty of people heading to the amphitheater to see Rod Stewart tonight at 7:30. Do have a few downpours around at the moment, but you can tell a lot of this is trying to inch its way towards the south. I think by 7:30, 8 o'clock, we're going to be rain-free, at least in the Birmingham Metro. But notice we've got a few downpours around Fultondale, back towards the west of Adamsville, just to the south of Bessemer, around McCalla there, and some heavier showers and storms here pushing into Bibb County. Eventually we're going to move into Chilton County, Ashby back over towards Oakley, and even 6 Mile getting a lot of heavy rain. Could be even seeing some localized flooding concerns in that 6 Mile area where it's been storming with relentless rainfall amounts here over the last hour or so. And from around the Piedmont area down towards Weaver, Jackson State, Anniston, and back over towards Oxford, eastern Talladega County, seeing some additional showers and storms. Live look at Hoover right now, 85 degrees. The dew point still awfully warm, but we are getting that big cool down, about 10 degrees difference from where we were earlier this week, and just that alone is already making it feel much more pleasant out there. So temperatures the rest of this evening eventually going to be in the 70s and even some lower 70s already by midnight, and a lingering shower or storm, but odds are these are going to be along in southeast of that I-59 corridor. So places like Brent, Clanton, Alex City, Lineville, Talladega, you guys could see some of that lingering into the early overnight hours. Eventually all of it will collapse and dry us out overnight with a lot of cloud cover to wake up here on our Sunday morning. Could have some patchy fog. Temperatures in the lower half of the 70s, and even by 10 o'clock, many of us not even hitting 80 degrees yet. So it is going to be a slow day in terms of warming, and even by noon, most of us in the upper 70s from places like Asheville to Gadsden, 71 in Anniston at 1 o'clock tomorrow, and most of the showers and storms for our Sunday should be confined to western Alabama. But we have some really good news to talk to you about in terms of the temperature trend going into Monday and Tuesday. First off, those storms for tomorrow, they are going to be slow movers, so we could see that low end risk for some flooding. And the rain chances, they do stay elevated at least for the early part of this week, and that's because a lot of moisture getting squeezed out from this wedging effect. Some cooler air downsloping off the Appalachian Mountains. It gets wedged into North Georgia, gets over here into parts of northern Alabama. That's where we get those highs in the 70s. For Birmingham, I've got 79 for us on Monday. We do start to rebound closer to average by the end of this week into the mid to upper 80s. But look at that, Sydney, no 90s in the forecast over the next 7 days.